Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, markets only have eyes for the Fed, even as geopolitical tensions rise further in Ukraine. But first up today, there was another positive dairy auction this morning, and overall prices rose a tad less than 2%, which was probably a bit less than anticipated. That was due to the 0.7% slip in the skim milk powder price when a good rise was anticipated. However, the whole milk powder price did rise 3.7%. And coming to the rescue has been the falling New Zealand dollar. Recall prices rose 10% at the prior event in New Zealand dollars, and this time the rise in local currency has been 4.6%. Fonterra's upcoming annual meeting will be full of satisfaction from their shareholders, even if this auction on its own probably won't change any farm gate payout forecast. In the US, they reported that new housing starts rose in August, while permits for residential housing slipped slightly. Completions dipped as usual during the August holiday period. Given the softness of their housing markets at present, this data is actually pretty good. And US retail sales growth softened last week on a same-store basis, but they're still more than 10% ahead of year-ago levels. And Canada reported its inflation rate at 7% in August, down from 7.6% in July and lower than the expected 7.3%. Month on month, prices fell there, and by more than expected. And Japan also reported its August consumer price inflation, but it rose to 3% from 2.6% in July. This was the 12th straight month of increases in consumer prices and the fastest pace since September 2014, amid surging fuel and food costs accentuated by a slump in their yen. And Taiwanese export orders recovered in August, which was impressive given the geopolitical pressures swirling around them then. And far more worrying, however, was producer price data out of Germany. These are now rising rapidly, up 7.9% in August from July alone, when only a 1.6% rise was anticipated. That pushes their year-on-year PPI rise to a dangerous 45%. These are the largest changes ever recorded there. German industry is in a dark place at present. And we should also probably note that in Australia, their officials face an improving budget situation, one that could be $50 billion better over the next few years. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 3.57% and up another 3 basis points from this time yesterday, and that's another new 11-year high. And the price of gold will open today at $1,666 an ounce. This is another $5 below where we were this time yesterday. And oil prices start today down $1. And that's now at $84 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is just under $90 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open today at just on 58.9 US cents. That's more than 0.5% lower than this time yesterday. Again, against the Australian dollar, we're also more than 0.5% lower at 88.1 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're down likewise to 59.1 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at 68.6, down another 60 basis points and a new 2-year low. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David